Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Surviving Mars, Green Planet. Whoop, didn't mean to zoom out quite that. Where'd the mountain come from? It's scaring me. Okay, there we go. So, in the last video, we spent all of our time trying to start terraforming the planet properly, and we got up to about 64% with our atmosphere, 41% for the temperature, 23% for water, and a measly 1% for vegetation, but already we can see the fruits of our labor. We have nice blue skies. The entire tint of the planet has changed. Water is actually appearing. We have lichen growing everywhere. This is amazing. So if we just keep doing what we've been doing, but do it better and more and faster and larger, then we will succeed in our goal of turning Mars into a habitable paradise that I can sell off to the highest bidder. Now that said, if we are going to accomplish that goal, we are running low on some very crucial resources. The most obvious being metals. Yeah, got a little bit of a problem there. We're gonna have to set up a small little outpost in this rough direction, I think, because there are a whopping 3 underground metals deposits over here, which seems just perfect if we can get this a-working. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that, set that up, move a lot of our geologists over there. I'm also a little concerned that we're starting to run lower on food because our population has grown up to 800 people. So we need to be making sure that we are managing our farms, and if this is not going to be enough, well, then so be it. It may very well be time for me to add in another farming dome. Oh, I almost forgot. We were also looking to build our space elevator, which is going to take a load more metals than I currently have available. Can I just say this thing looks like a giant fidget spinner? I don't know. I mean, I probably should have pointed it out last time I thought of it, but I didn't say anything, and now I wish I had, because it looks like a giant frickin' fidget spinner. Anyway, if we can get this sucker up and running, we will be able to launch more resources up to Earth and get some back for a little bit cheaper, which will be fantastic for me. Good Lord, why are all of you people starving? We've got 1.2 thousand food. The food exists. What are all of you doing? Oh, I know. You're building the fidget spinner. Turn it off. Oh, my God. Stop it with the food shortage nonsense. Look at all the people that are starving. The food exists. I'm looking at it. It's right here. We've got a load of it. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, this clearly means that our shuttles are just absolutely terrible at delivering all this. We need more of them. Fortunately, I did also just finish some technology. I don't remember where it is. We increased their cargo capacity, but now I'm also going to increase the number of shuttles we can have in a shuttle hub. Because clearly, we are not allocating resources quickly enough to deal with 100 starving people. Good God, you drones are absolute failures. For some reason, the drones do not want to deliver seeds to any of my forestation plants. I'm not too sure why either, because we have seeds, but they just will not get relocated, which tells me somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere there is a single depot that is hogging up literally all of the seeds. And for some reason, it's not letting me shift them around. And as a result, we're not making any progress toward building up vegetation, which is obviously less than ideal. All right, where's that naughty depot? Oh, here they are. Okay, they've been growing in my farms, but they're sitting out here in the streets because for some reason, the quote-unquote universal depot does not include seed storage. The only way we're going to get these seeds out is here is if we actually place down a specialized depot like so. Okay, this should be enough to get the seeds out of the dome, and then our shuttles can redistribute them. Perfect. Ooh, we did just unlock a new expedition. We can melt the polar ice caps. That's not it. Seed vegetation, cloud seeding. That's not it. Why can't I click on this? Capturing ice asteroids, no. Where's the freaking melting of the polar ice caps? I was promised some awesome... There it is. Whoa! Holy crud. 400 fuel gets me 20% water and 10% atmosphere? Oh my gosh. And each successive nuking of the caps will have less and less of an impact. Wow. Okay, yeah, I am A-okay with spending some fuel to do that. Now, we don't have nearly enough fuel, but we'll get some, and we're going to nuke the polar ice caps. We've also now reached 50% temperature, which means there's no more recurring cold waves. Not that we've had that problem up to this point, but there you go. Also, we launched a magnetic shield. Oh, finally. Okay, so that does reduce the amount of atmosphere we have been losing over time, which has been steadily increasing. Still not enough. Wow, we really lose a lot of atmosphere. Who knew the magnetic field was so dang important? We can see that our defensive lasers have been working a little bit lately. Some meteors getting a little close. Apparently this water extractor is not protected, but I did see, there we go. One just got shot right out of the air, so they do some work. Just not enough, apparently. Good lord. Okay, and here I was thinking that we were going to have to deal with no more meteors for the rest of the game. That serves me. Hey, more terraforming progress. The toxic rains are officially gone for good, and the people rejoice. Ooh, even more terraforming progress. No more meteor storms. Finally. Okay, that actually should mean that I can strip down all those lasers. No reason to waste all the electronics maintaining those darn things anymore. Construct a wonder. We constructed a wonder? Wait. Did I? What wonder did I construct? Wait a minute. I don't know. Oh, we finished the space. I turned you off. I never turned this thing back on. Okay, well, it's on. Hey, look at this stupid cable running into space. Well, that's kind of helpful. Okay, so we just need to get some power hooked up with this sucker. We'll do that right along over here, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Localized terraforming technology is also done for the Geoscape Dome, which is pretty darn awesome. Let's also grab the project mohole so I can extract resources as is needed. Can we quickly get these cables up and running? Because I want to see exactly how the space elevator is going to work. It wants to export 100 rare metals. Wow. It really does work on this stuff quickly. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a great use for my rockets. Or rather, no longer wasting my rockets' time delivering metals back to Earth. Oh, we're about to make some serious bank. Wow, $2.5 billion from that export. Oh, me likey. Me likey very, very much. Okay. Well, we could do some more cloud seeding, or maybe we should launch a space mirror. I could really use a lot more temperature. And now that we have a space elevator, I am A-okay with spending $500 million getting new rockets in order to speed things along over here. That's just fine with me, no problem. You know, we've almost finished all of the goals for the Blue Sun Corporation. The only one I'm missing right now is 20 colonists with the tourist trait, which one might imagine I'm not excited about bringing on, because tourists, they just are noisy, and they make messes, and they're extremely disrespectful of your culture and all that. Ugh, I don't like them at all. But if it does finish off our last goal, it's probably worth doing if at all possible. Still going very, very slowly on forestation plants. I think one of the things I'm realizing here is I probably will need a farming dome exclusively for the generation of loads and loads of seeds, just so I can keep these things going, because it seems like it's very difficult for me to even import enough. The good news is having a space elevator does seem to help things quite a bit. So let's go ahead and bring in a package of 100 more seeds. Hooray! Wow, that actually was extremely fast. That took like no time flat. Holy crap. Dude, is the space elevator meta? I think it might be. Oh, we just managed to melt the polar ice caps, and it created a dust storm. Oh. Okay, well, apparently a lot of things are not going to work during that. This is probably just, you know, a massive cloud of dust from the nuclear explosion along the caps. I'm sure it's completely fine. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we did just manage to get up to 67% in our water and 97% in our atmosphere, and our planet is officially considered to be habitable. Since the founders set foot on Mars, we have dreamt of a day we could tread freely upon the red sand. Today, this dream is finally manifested into reality. Go out, fellow Martians, breathe in the Martian air, though it is full of nuclear radioactive waste, and be proud. Okay, so we can actually open up our domes and rely on the Martian atmosphere alone to provide the oxygen and warmth we need. So we no longer need oxygen supplies. Well, isn't that fascinating? Let's open up the domes. Whoa! Check it out, dudes! Check it out! That's so cool! Now, to be fair, we probably should not be doing that during a time of, you know, a dust storm. Is there a way to close it again? Hang on. Except they're working on their domes, blah, blah, blah. Is there a way to close the domes? Wait, have I just made a horrible mistake and doomed everybody? Oh gosh, I really hope not. We should be able to seal these back up somehow. I actually just Googled it. Apparently, no, it is not something we are able to change. We are guaranteed to get a great dust storm when you nuke the polar ice caps, but aside from that, until the atmosphere falls below a certain level, they're not going to be closing up. So that's an issue, and of course I am running a little bit low on water because not having moisture evaporators is a pretty substantial problem. It's pretty upsetting. It's pretty significant. Let's go for, I don't know, retirement age reduced. That could be kind of helpful. If we can just hold out for a couple of souls for the Great Dust Storm to end, that would be fantastic. I kind of wish, I don't know, would we have been offered the opportunity to open the domes later once the dust storm was gone? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Holy crap, that's a problem. We gotta fix that ASAP. That's a huge leak. I wonder how my rivals feel about the fact that I just nuked the ice caps. Do they care? Frankly, I don't think they're even allowed on this planet. I mean, they must be enjoying all the benefits of me terraforming the world. Uh-oh. Okay, so we are starting to run out of water. Yes, these are all problems. Okay, time to start turning off things that require water. This is a problem. Oh, yikes. This dust is awful. It's shutting down so much of my stuff. Got no support in pretty much any of these domes. We are completely out of water, and people are just now starting to die. But everything should be coming back online right about now. That's good, at least. Now the real trick is dealing with all the leaks, which are everywhere because the dust was extremely corrosive. We've got a new mission. A mission in jeopardy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, every time a colonist dies a non-natural death, 2 applicants leave the pool. Good to know, and I'm sorry that 4 people died. There was kind of the nukage of the polar ice caps involved, okay? We'll get it fixed, don't you worry. Oh, there go a couple more. We'll get it fixed. Stop dying. Look at this. Oh, we're starting to get bushes. Larger vegetation is slowly starting to grow. It's not trees yet or anything, but I mean, this is great. This is huge progress. And we've officially reached 100% for our atmosphere. Okay, that's worth a little bit of extra science, which is fun, but it's a major milestone for me. So the real big trick now is finding ways to actually turn the planet, you know, green. Which is going to be a little on the tricky side. Now I am sending some expeditions of seeds in order to try and seed the planet a little bit better using my rockets, and I think that's kind of the only way for me to go, is to spend my excessive amounts of funds, because we have $58 billion now, and just start buying rockets and seeds and launching them into space non-stop. I want to try building one of these geoscape dome wonders. It sounds pretty cool, a slice of Earth on Mars. Increases the comfort of all residences within. Also increasing sanity and stuff. Seems pretty sweet. If we were to build one right over here, that's not a bad spot. I can make that work and hook it up over here, even though I don't know if passages should technically even be required, given that, you know, everything's open-ended over here, but whatever. That's fine. Hey, we did some seed vegetation. 3, 2, 1, a collective gasp and then cheers. The project was successful as billions of seeds were emptied upon the planet. Okay, now we're up to only 8.3. Good lord, this is going to take a while. Must be just a little tree. That's fine, though. We're going to go ahead and start upgrading our forestation plants to start planting down some mixed types of trees so that we will be able to try and get that in a few more locations. And I should have 2 expeditions out right now trying to get me another 10% in vegetation. So, time-consuming as it is, it's definitely working. Oh, the Geoscape Dome is just about done, and there it is! Snow globe. Well, that certainly is fun. Okay, can I actually produce snow in here? Because I'd love to see some snow on Mars. That actually would be pretty satisfying. Okay, so I did leave myself a little bit of space for a passage just in case, and this will hook up the life support network, so I don't have to worry about too much beyond that. All right, so supposed to be a really, really good dome that it has very high comfort rating, which basically means I should probably turn this into a population haven and load her up with corporate offices and everything else. Can we place multiple spires? Nope, only the one. Well, that is a shame. Okay, well, we could place down, let's say, the medical center. That would be kind of fun, you know, medical building with lower comfort requirements for births and blah, blah, blah. Also, in arcology, have that. High comfort, lots of living space available. Probably not the best investment, but for the sake of it, let's go ahead and place down an arcology, because I don't have one of those yet. Well, that's certainly pretty cool looking. Look at that skyscraper surrounded by rocks and stuff. Do these count, by the way, kind of like decorations? I'll bet you that's why they have all that comfort rating involved. Nice. Oh, also some more seed vegetation. Now, when are we going to start seeing the planet turning green of its own accord? Is that kind of what's happening down here? Marsquake. Is that kind of what's happening down here? Are we starting to see a pigmentation change in the planet? Ooh, I think we're getting there. Should we try building one of these super giganto telescopes? We probably should, right? Just like for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. It's principle, you know? That kind of thing. Let's place down a giant freaking telescope. Fun fact, I think I have finished researching the entire tree, which means the only thing left to do is actually just keep doing Martian copyrights over and over again. Wait a minute. Are these correct? Hang on. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I finished Martian patents. There we go. Then we can do copyrights, and this is repeatable. Both techs are, actually. Yeah, okay. So we have officially finished the entire tech tree. That's exciting. I just realized, by the way, that absolutely my people are walking around on the surface of the planet. Now see, that's rewarding. After having been stuck in these stupid domes for so stinking long, they can finally stretch their legs and enjoy the open range. Or whatever you want to call it on Mars, I'm not too sure. And we have officially hit 100% in temperature. Okay, 2 out of 4 done. Just gotta work on that water and, of course, more vegetation. Oh, and we also just activated our Omega telescope, which discovered 3 more breakthroughs, so I guess we weren't quite done with all of our tech. What do we got here? Drones move faster. Drones prefab can be constructed. Okay. And seniors can work and have children forever young. Oh, holy crap, that's gotta be a priority. You know, another thing that we could be doing is placing down the capital city, which is a special type of, not really a dome, but rather an actual outdoor city that only functions if there is a breathable atmosphere. You can only build it once. But if we build it out here, that's a couple more sources of rare metals, which I am starting to finally run out of. And we can continue spreading out a little bit more and keep terraforming the planet with more lakes and more vegetation. One thing I will note that's pretty fun here is you can actually see that the planet is changing from the planetary map mode over here. Look at the oceans! Actually, it's a pretty cool touch. I like how it's changing over time. Oh, look at the greenery and stuff, too. Sprawling savannas everywhere. And that's 100% water. We also just got the achievement Wabba Lubba Dub Dub, which, okay, sure, Rick and Morty references, why not? Totally 100% IQ. Okay, so now that we have that, here's something weird that's happening is we're sort of stuck at 40% vegetation. It's not going up anymore despite the fact that we have more seeds being planted than ever. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. What I'm kind of worried might be happening is we have to actually start planting water sources around the entire map in order to increase the soil quality, and then vegetation will start to grow on its own. Maybe? Oh, and we just got the achievement capital achievement, which means the city is in fact done. Beautiful. Question, can I build dome spires here? I finally found a place where I can build 3 spires. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, we just completed another wonder, the Project Morpheus, which I guess gives new perks to adult colonists and stuff. That's kind of cool. We are still very much stuck at 50% vegetation. It seems to me, from some reading I've been doing, that the only way we can continue increasing this is just by doing those expedition missions I was talking about, which I don't seem to have any more seeding options here, so we're kind of stuck there. We could certainly try doing some cloud seeding to improve the local soil quality and stuff, and that would help, but I honestly don't know that it's working as intended here. Certainly seems that rains are not actually improving soil quality much. Now that said, I mean, there is some going on down over here. Something turned green without my help, so I mean, it's working in some places, but not in others. And I'm not sure what I need to do to keep getting this up there. I'll try a couple more seeding missions. Try to get some life-giving rain, but if this doesn't fix up much more, we may just have to say that this is good enough. By the way, I am trying to take advantage of an open farm out in this general area, which will allow me to grow crops outside of domes. So we don't need farming domes anymore. Okay, so doing one of those cloud seeding missions did unlock another one of these seed vegetation. If this is the only way we can continue spreading vegetation, that's kind of a bit of a bummer, in my opinion. Kind of one of the slowest possible ways to, quote-unquote, win the game. Just rinse and repeat. Gosh dang these Marsquakes. But I mean, in theory, as long as we keep cloud seeding and doing vegetation missions, we're guaranteed to win. Well, I kind of give up. I'm not too sure what else I could possibly be doing to make this any better than I already am. We're at 60% vegetation. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of the planet's starting to look pretty darn green, which is sweet. Yeah, I've got lakes all over the darn place. So as far as I'm concerned, the planet is, for all intents and purposes, fully habitable and colonizable. We are going to be able to sell all of this real estate, except for maybe the Badlands right in the center, but that's good enough, I think, right? Probably good enough. So, that was a pretty fun little expedition into Mars. Got a little hairy in a few points, but I'm happy with how things seem to have turned out. And it's very satisfying to have created a fully functional, Earth-like planet where once there was nothing but barren, rusty iron sands. Absolutely amazing. I do enjoy this game. It's slow-paced, and yeah, I think in this case the terraforming takes a bit too long, but it's still certainly a beautiful game and a pretty fun challenge. Thank you all very much for watching this series. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time. Come one, come all! The auction for the real estate of the planet of Mars begins today, starting the bidding at only $2 quadrillion, which is quite the bargain, folks, given that Earth is only approximately valued at $4 quadrillion. And given that Mars is in fact the planet that saved Earth in the last war, that is quite the bargain. Get it while it's hot, ladies and gentlemen, but not too hot, because this planet is green, not red. Ha 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 ha! Now, who is going to give me your money? Give me your money, all of your money, give it to me. Give me all your money right now. Give it!